we had an insane mention this morning in Obi-Wan. Getting Quinlan Voss mentioned was so far the coolest thing that has ever happened in live
Did you
action
go?
because, dude, when he said Quinlan, I was like, Quinlan Voss, shut up!
What did I tell you? What did
I
I
know.
tell you?
And it was funny too when he goes into the safe room. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Show Kestis. Show him right now. Say his name. I was screaming at my TV. I was like,
I
watch,
thought
Kevin's right.
I thought he might be the pilot at the other end, but obviously,
Oh yeah, I
Reva
mean, yeah,
Reva
yeah.
murdered the heck
Reva
out of
made
that guy.
sure that ain't happening, Chief. Um,
Um,
but
yeah, no, Quinlan really excited me. I was hoping that Cal left something on the wall too, but also Cal is on the run right now, right?
okay, all right. So we really didn't
Timelines.
mention. Yeah, yeah. So this is five. We know that Survivor is 5 years after Fallen Order, which then puts it at Obi-Wan. But hear me
Pretty-
out. The trailer makes me believe that Kestis will not show up in Obi-Wan because of what's going on in that trailer. He's
I'm with you.
yeah, he is off doing his own story that I think what's going to happen, especially if the rumors are true, the person in the back to tank is a
That's where I was
very
going.
very important character and
Galen
for
Merrick.
them yeah, and so for well okay, so it could be him. I think it could be someone that we've been looking for a very very long time, and I have to agree. Let me pull up the tweet that I was sent yesterday, and you guys let me know what you think. So I got a tweet from Mr. Woodhouse, and it said, "I have been told that an unnamed character in the back to tank in the hashtag Jedi Survivor teaser is being played by a voice actor who was on stage during Star Wars Celebration 2022. Sam Witwer was on stage and played Starkiller." So I
Tim,
think that makes a
before
lot
you
of
go
sense.
on,
Sure.
last year, from one of our internal Star Wars video game sources who we cannot reveal, so from
Sure.
a trusted source, we
Sure.
were told that Starkiller was being written into canon.
Yeah.
They didn't say how, they didn't say when, and they didn't say what studio or what game, but we were
Yeah.
told that Starkiller was being written back into canon.
Yeah.
Taking this a step further, and then we'll come back to it.
Yep.
I truly believe if the Star Wars storytelling is about 3 years from conceptual writing to delivery of product, right?
Makes
If
sense.
ish.
Yep. About right. Yep.
I believe 3 years ago when episode 9 aired, they said, "Shit, we need to get back to what they want. We've
Yep.
told our story, we need to get back to what they want." And I talked with Woodhouse yesterday about this, and he brought up a great word that I want to use. And he said, "I believe that a Legends Renaissance is upon us as they write all these
Oh,
characters back into canon."
yes.
And I said, "I agree with you because Starkiller rumor, which we're going to touch on and dive into in a second, versus or in addition to how
Mhm.
many rumors have we heard about Kyle Katarn returning in Mandalorian at some point? Death
Um,
Troopers are there.
yep.
We've heard Kyle Katarn could show up. He's the one Jedi that knows how to like operate a blaster and a lightsaber besides Ezra.
Sure.
It would make sense. The other person's name who keeps coming up in a Return of Canon, as far as even saying that it might be Karen Gillian playing her, is Mara Jade, which is
Yep.
Luke's wife.
Mm-hmm.
So with these three characters, you have three of the most popular Legends characters from video games to books to comics
Mm-hmm.
ever. I believe that 3 years ago, when they sat down with Kathleen and the team, they're like, we got to throw them some bones. We have to stop trying to reinvent the wheel, especially with High Republic coming.
Sure.
We have to give them things that they recognize and they know.
Yeah.
That's going to excite them. That's going to create the buzz. So, Starkiller being a part of this game brings him back, makes him canon.
Mhm.
Direct correlation to Vader makes
Very much so.
complete sense in the Jedi Fallen Order universe. And it looks like it's some sort of cloning laboratory. Because at first I was like, oh, is that like a Jedi in stasis? That was what I said when it launched. But then when I talked and watched it more, I was like, no, this is one of the Emperor's or Vader's secret things that no one really knows about. It would make sense that the Grand Inquisitor is involved because who does the Grand Inquisitor answer to? Not the Emperor.
Back to Jedi Fallen Order really quickly. A lot of people were saying that it was Malicos because when we fight Malicos on Dathomir, we don't know what
Mhm.
happens to him really. Like we just like everyone assumed that like Malicos is the one that like so One of the theories that I saw is that Kyle Kestis goes back and saves Malicos and puts him in a bacta tank. And it's just like, why would he do that when he's looking at someone of like he's looking at him with a lot of intrigue. Like he's like, I don't know who you are, and there's a lot of confusion and questions on his face. And then the way that he stands there with his lightsaber and he's kind of like all like just like deformed and kind of just like rigid felt very robotic. It didn't feel like Terran. Like Malicos was a Jedi. And so he definitely fought like Jedi. And so he had a very like unique presence to him. And like the gray hair and everything, I could see why everyone thought it was Malicos. But the way that he stood there, I honest to God thought it was Revan. Like the shadowy figure and the hood and the red saber and just the one arm and the way he was standing, I thought it was Revan. And it was just like, oh my God, this could be it. And then the more I thought about it and the more that I looked at it, and then seeing Woodhouse's tweet, I'm like, no, the idea of them introducing Vader's apprentice, the person who
One of.
is literally, yeah, I mean like this guy was like Vader's apprentice though. Um, like this guy is so powerful. I mean, the idea of someone who can take his hand and rip a star destroyer from orbit and pull it down into the ground, terrifying. And
It
and
would
and again, this
also
real
it
quick.
also would canonize Tim, the clones can use the Force.
Yes, exactly. And the other one thing that I want to get across is what I feel like I've been saying a lot is that Kyle Kestis is going to be the storytelling portion in video games for Star Wars. He is going to be that torch bearer. He is going to be the arbiter. He is going to be the character that we, as video game Star Wars fans, we will all get behind, just like cinema people got behind Luke Skywalker, right? They're giving you that character that you absolutely love, and you want to see him succeed. And I think that's really what we're getting. And we know that Survivor is going to be very, very dark. So the idea of giving you this person that everybody absolutely loves, show him again, and then making him fall or making him like something bad's going to happen to Kyle Kestis, and I'm all for it.